The following is a presentation of MRE Uno, Division 1.
The big one. A game that no one saw coming. A house money game for both. But today, something more. For JT, it truly was a cat with 9 lives. Down 3-0 to Clint. Everything not working. Then all of a sudden, it magically happened. With the big guys up ahead losing, this is his chance. Coming in at 6-2, the number 6 ranked player in the league will look to put on a show and take care of business against one of the baddest players in this league. And that bad player is none other than Bad Brad. For Bad Brad, he truly was the cat with 9 lives, literally. Down to his last strike, gets it done against Ellison after Ellison forgets a P in the play green skip 6 combo. He survives with the call-out, survive in advance. That's what Bad Brad did, and now he moves on to play JT. Can he do it? This is his first big test since that KT loss. Can he do it and get a win and move up in the Super League rankings? It's number 6 player ranked in the league, JT, versus number 12, Brad. The biggest game of the round. It's only on MRE Uno. Here we go. We fade into that schedule. Hello, everybody, and welcome aboard to this big game in the CUPID Shuffle region. JT versus Brad, the 2 versus 7. It is going to be a good one. For Brad, JT, they know what's at stake, but first we had the Dragon Dance region, and Larry who took care of Radden. 4-0, and that is all we're going to say about that game. Congratulations to Larry. He's moving on to the Samba 16. For JT, Brad, the business is about to get taken care of. Both guys know what's at stake. They know what's about to happen. It's going to get good. Should be a fun one for both players today. Then, the nightcap. We're going to get really down with it. Of course, with KT and Seth Cole. For KT, he knows what he's got to do. The boss himself, looking to get the job done and keep the 1 seeds alive, the only 1 seed left. And will Seth pull it off? New York, New Jersey's back on the radar. Let's see how that one goes. In the nightcap, the non-stream back to the Dragon Dance. The winner of that game will now be confirmed to play Larry Huo. Won't be Nam. Now I'm looking to keep pace here and build his strats. And of course, Ed trying to pull another upset and surprise. All right, boys, we move into that Cupid Shuffle graphic. There it is on the screen, and into the pod we go. JT, Brad coming up next, and tomorrow, Caesar, ALP, 8:30, going to be a classic. Both guys know what they got to do. Both guys are very good on these ranked game situations. Caesar last year had some of those moments. ALP looking to go back-to-back and really build that resume as well. Should be a fun one at 8:30, Sunday night, a little bit after prime time. We're going to still make it happen. We drop a dime into that prime time. There's Sean Ard back in the building. Good to see him as my co-com today. And, of course, Caesar as ref, joining us in the booth, of course, with some side comments, always being a professional about it. Thank you, Caesar. Appreciate you, man. All right. Well, it's this simple, man. For JT, we've talked about this hands in hands time and then, right? When he gets the hands, he's one of the best, and he's playing a little bit more inspired right after his granddad and all that, trying to get a win for him. And if you come with Brad here, Brad had 9 lives. He barely got through on Ellison. A lot of speculation that he's trying to evolve his game. We know Brad is a good studier, a good learner. He did a great job, I believe, I think it was Thursday night, on Practice Cup. Got a P3 there, trying to get his rounds in. He knows he said this is going to be a tough match. What does Brad got to do to rile JT, and how does JT stay composed knowing Brad's a split kind of guy in terms of not only ammo, but in terms of strategy as well?
Let's just start off with Brad here because, not with just the 3rd place in the Practice Cup, but just how he was able to get past Ellison. Really just had to hope he got the job done. And once he did, he was able to focus on the head here, the facing Turner. And now just with Turner here, a step up in the competition, in this being the all top 25 matchup right here, the stakes couldn't be any more bigger for Brad here, because a win here would lock him into making now a top 10 in those Super League rankings.
Yeah, for Brad, a win here not only would be a lock him already, it would also give him the head-to-head tiebreaker on JT, which is all important. He's got one over Cody, gets one over JT, could be something. Let's go.
Yeah, and then
go for it.
Well, then I got to talk about Turner here, because he also knows he had to fight back after falling down 3-0.
The Clint, yep.
And win 4 straight. That took a lot of guts there just to come back and win. Because it's difficult to come back from 3 down to winning. It's barely difficult to even be down 3-1 and come back to win it. So Turner's got a lot of pressure in on himself, especially with the fact top 5, maybe even higher than that, on the Super League rankings is at stake for him as well.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting for JT. He's been in these spots before. Let's go to him first. Jay, obviously, welcome back to the Tango 32 second round. This was the round you got out last time to Sting in the last tournament, but you're looking to make a Final Four run. You know, you've been in big moments, Jay. You made the Final Four to Ashley. Is this your biggest opponent since Ashley, would you say? Considering Brad is a guy that has stature now. He's building up his platform in this league. Your thoughts on playing the Washington native, looking to not only steal your thunder here, but you're also playing Inspire for your granddad. Talk to me about just your emotions in the last 2 weeks here and how you're back on the table refreshed on this 1st of June.
Yeah, thank you, KT. Yeah, mentally, I've been getting myself more and more into better mental shape each day. I mean, obviously, since my granddad passed away a couple weeks ago, like literally mere hours before I was set to play my match against,
Clint.
Yeah, whoever I played, but
Clint.
It was, it was Clint. Brad, though, I know he's got the same kind of drive and ambition as I do to succeed. Like I've been in the Final Four before, so it's quite some company to be a part of. And obviously, he's with his win over Ellison in thrilling fashion. Like I know he's got a lot of momentum too. So I think hopefully the fans will be entertained by this one, but I think it'll be kind of a equal fight. I hope to put it away in 4 games. Hopefully I shut him out. But I know it's not going to be easy.
All right, interesting. Bad Brad, let me go to you, my friend. Obviously, you have said coming into this match, big game, toughest opponent you probably have played since myself. You know what to expect here. JT's a multifaceted player. What do you got to do to rattle JT, right? What are you going to do to rattle? Do you think you see enough data on him to where you can get him mixed up? You obviously playing with some house money after the Ellison game. What's your mindset before we start this game 1 where R will be our rep today? And you can just type that out, Brad. No problem, my friend. But for Brad, already a lot at stake here for both. But you got to think for Brad and JT. Look at this. You lost number 1 Ashley. Cap was gone. No Chomik anymore. DJ lost. Stingray's gone. Nam tonight. We don't know. Monkey DQ win. That's almost nothing, right? We don't know. No more Eli. Tapir's gone. Then we got Brad. Everyone's gone. Think about this. A lot can happen. Realistically, both of these guys know the mission. If Brad wins, his top 10 is almost guaranteed, and maybe some more. JT wins. He starts entering the top player discussion, which, who would have thought that, man? It's coming in. It's crazy to say. Just your thoughts on that before we start, as Brad will type out his answer.
Man, that's going to be interesting.
Definitely will be. There's a lot of things to look at in this game. Both guys know what's at stake. It's the best matchup per Super League ranking, 6 versus 12. The only other Super League ranked games we have will be tomorrow with ALP and Caesar. I have to keep it calm, Cam. This is a big match. 6 versus 12. I can't lose. One summit. You know what? Caesar, I think I speak for everyone here. This is our first true. I know we've had some ranked now, like 123. We're going to have another one in the sense that we got you in ALP 1524. This feels like a first Super League group stage match. It really does, except we have to have a winner, and it's a best of 7. And, of course, it's 6 versus 12, right? This is as close as you'll get to a Super League style game. before we actually play it. This should be a fun one. All right, Art. It's game one. I'm taking the call. You do the honors for JT. They ask him how many cards.
Mr. Jesse Turner. How many cards?
Hello. Let's go with 10, please.
10 it is. All right.
All right.
JT loads it up for the 10, looking for the win. Brad needs to keep calm. He can't lose focus. He knows that. Big match right here. JT, Bad Brad. Who's it going to be? A winner of this game? Head-to-head tiebreaker. Rest of the season until they meet again. For Brad, he knows a top 10 berth is on the line with this win. For JT, he gets the win. We start entering top 4 discussion. That'd be something to say. JT's in. Bad Brad is loaded. He's going to do the death and trick, and we're underway in this game 1 of a 6 vs. 12, Art. What a game we're going to get underway here.
Yeah, you just said it a bit ago. This is probably the biggest matchup that we have in this round with the stakes in place. Who knows what's about to happen here?
Well, the stakes are high right now, and JT is a guy that's going to run this one clean. Bad Brad is not going to be wavered by this, Art. He's a cool customer of his own, right? He knows he's playing on a little bit of a house money with that Game 7 craziness. They both went 7, but you could tell Brad had a test with Ellison. JT, in a way, I wouldn't say got lucky, but he really was a benefit of Clint messing around. Because definitely Clint messed around, couldn't close it out. JT definitely took advantage of mistakes. They both got to 7 in different ways. Let's see how it goes right here.
Yep.
Rolling off the bat, JT and Brad go in. Brad going to self-ditto the bot. JT early, we go 1 up this time from JT. Let's see what he can do. Bad Brad, we're going to stay consistent here. 10 cards are, it can be mid-tier, right? Don't expect the crescendo until about 6.
Yeah, don't expect anybody to go just flying in, just trying to go for the early win here. This is just way too early.
The switch early from Brad, though. He's going to play this a little bit counterintuitive than what we think. A little aggressive. We talked about the air raid style Bad Brad has. We saw with James. JT 2-7 combo. Not the best in poker, but Uno just fine.
Yeah, Turner's just going to keep calm, cool, and collective. I think Brad's just, he just tried to force a little move there. He just tried to get into the waters a little bit, not too much.
He's on the floor. He's on the dance floor, just trying to make a couple extra moves. Bad Brad goes 1 down. JT, in this case, going to stay with it. Now it starts to crescendo. All right, it's 4 moves for JT. 4 moves for Brad. Now the crescendo begins right here. There it is. Now we'll start to see what happens. Once we get to that 5 number, things start to get a little bit intuition-based right here. Let's see. JT looking to make that first intuitive move. Does he have it?
Or does he just keep saying calm here? Oh, nope, here we go.
There it is, Art. Nailed it. Nailed it, Art. There's a double and a triple. Looking for the quad.
Quad. Yeah, looking for a quad play here.
JT looking for that quad. He's got the quad into the quint.
He's looking for 5.
He does it.
Not the same. Closes it, and is that Uno already?
1-8. Brad now has to rethink. Already JT with a monster hand to start the game. This has been his story all year. JT, monster hands. It's happened again. Brad really got to take his time. He's got to think this one. First thing stop. Already 2 minutes in. That shows you that, or not even 2 minutes. 4 minutes in. That just shows you the wavering you got to do in these kind of situations. We talk about it early in the game. The first 5 minutes can be an indicator. And right now, JT's got what he needs on that 10-carder. Brad really thinking this one through. Really playing this one clean. He goes into red.
Over the red.
That's a switch and a half. Is that game for JT? Risky from Brad. Too much.
Oh,
JT. Wild control. That's game 1. Yeah.
Game.
Yeah. Oh, you got a question?
I'm not going to ask the question. You go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was going to say. All right, let me go to JT. Jay, I got to say, man, monster hand. I mean, you had that Quint play, I mean, most of your hand was ammunition cards or a wild. Plan A right there, I don't really got much. That just seemed like you were able to run it clean, and I called it. Once you got the 6 cards, you made your break.
Yep. Yeah, that was my plan A. Thankfully, it stuck. I was trying to play it cool and let him kind of calmly work. We can both work our way down to that one point when he played that G4, and I knew I could make that run. And thankfully, I saved that wild for the end.
All right, well, nothing to add right there. That was classic plan A. Brad, you played it pretty cool. You went to red though. We had saw the isolation. I thought it was a good move, but in this case, where you just flush out of ammo cards, just couldn't do anything. All right, no problem. Anything to add? I mean, I don't think you could have really done much. Maybe some isolation earlier could have been the only move I could have saw. But I don't really have much to add. I think you were just unfortunately flushed out right there. We'll see what Brad says there. I don't know. Right now, I think that red was the only card I could play. All right. Well, that's sometimes how it works. Art Monkey will ask his question as he asks his question. Are you typing this, Monkey? Or are you gonna type? Or are you gonna speak? All right, type it out. And then me and Art will keep talking. You're good. But yeah, Art, right now, JT on plan A, that's been his MO, right? A lot of his wins this year, you look at his, 6 series wins this season, looking for number 7 heaven right here, have been those type of games where he just gets the hand and just rolls, and it's continuing early.
Yeah, he starts off early here with just another easy, just a quick game there.
I think Brad just tried, man. I think Brad tried. And when you try like this, right, you got to think it can only go certain ways, certain times. And I think Brad will chalk it up saying, hey, it's game 1. It's not a game 2 or 3 where you got really desperate. You don't want to fall down 2-0 to J2 who's got notorious, really good hands. We'll see how this one goes. I think there's certain guys you can fall into the league 2-1s, 3-1s, and you can make a comeback. Don't think JT is one of those guys you want to fall down too much down the pecking order. But we'll wait for Monkey before we move on to game 2. I got nothing else to add. Caesar, I'm assuming you got nothing else to add either. So that's pretty much classic plan A. JT getting the win. I mean, this is a big moment, right? Brad now understands the moment. JT, the question is, why did you make that big run from the skip to Uno when your last card was why did you think that when you gave the +2 to Brad, you think it could have been bad? Or Uno, were you confident nothing would happen? Let us know.
No, I felt pretty confident that he wouldn't have anything to follow it up with. I mean, I had the 1-8 advantage, so even if he did try and do something with it, it was going to be difficult for him to catch me.
Catch me when you can, says JT. It works. All right, thanks, Monkey, for the question.
And when I left the wild at the end, I knew I could play anything and anything would go.
Well, of course. Yeah, you get that wild at the end, it's just heaven, Ark. We know that for sure. That's heaven.
Mostly, if you got a card left that can easily just get you in there to win, that's pretty normal.
And we all talk about it. JT played Ashley, and Ashley is one of the best in this league at that. He has the experience where he's seen different looks, and he's just taking those looks and adapting, for sure. All right, well, it's game 2, Art. JT can't do 10. You just ask him how many now. Go for it.
Yeah, can't do 10. So, Jesse Turner, how many cards?
Why don't we go with 9?
Oh, boy, here we go. That's special.
9 cards. Okay.
JT special. Here we go. JT's in. Brad needs this one to get into the 1-1. Big moment in this series. Brad's in. Can he get this to a 1-1 and make it a fresh game? We started up a red 5. JT looking for that 2-0. This would be a big moment.
Yeah. Let's see what Turner can just get here on the start, because it could factor in on him getting either 2-0 or Brad could have a chance.
Bad Brad right now really, really gotta lock in right here. This is a pivotal moment in this series, right? He knows it. Rank game. The jitters are gone now. Now he's got the JT. No time wasted. Down to 7.
Yeah, just a quick 1-2 right there.
He's not wasting time or trying to aggressively set this pace early. He's got the lead, keep the foot in the throttle. Brad has to recalibrate. I expect Brad here to be clean and cut for this move when he needs it. I was going to say when's he going to def. There it is. Yeah, Brad now locked in. Smart move from Brad.
Yeah, that's normal.
For Brad right now, it's going to be clean as we go to a red 0. Hard to switch off. Trying to test Jay. Nothing from JT. Huge.
Good move.
Now Brad, we're going to tie the game right here. Take the lead, potentially. Actually, say take the lead. Excuse me, not tie the game. Take the lead.
Yeah, this is the take.
Got it.
Right now, I think Brad's just going to try to keep it calm, cool, and collected right now.
He's got the advantage on those reds. I mean, that's what he wants. Now he switches.
That might be a jailbreak.
We'll see what the jailbreak will lead for JT. Right now, Artie's doing a good job of just understanding what needs to be done, switching when he needs to switch. But Brad has the advantage early. JT, though, new color, can run when he wants.
Yep.
He's going to run it clean. Brad looking to get this one back. Tie the series, make it a game. Comes Brad, 0 sugar. Hey, we had double 0 sugar. Interesting. It's 2 off the board. Turner runs into it. Yep, runs it clean.
He just immediately went to that blue 2.
Got to start thinking JT's very smart. He's a very clever guy. I think he starts to think about a run or a switch, possibly in his next 2 turns. Brad, on the other hand, he knows when to pull the pin as well. Expect him to pull it right here if he needs it. Maybe a switch over to that 4. Heaven. JT. Brad, 1-0 right now for JT, but Brad going to draw. Is this where I think JT pulls the pin?
Does he pull it here, or does he keep it calm?
Pulling it, or does he keep it? Kick it or stick it? Let's see. There's the pin pull from JT. How many cards?
He threw it. He threw it.
He threw the pin out the window right there. JT runs Brad back 6 now. Once again, or you can just read him like a book right there, and Turner, he pulled the pin when he needed to pull the pin. That's how he gets the job done. He's going to force Brad back. JT got all the power right here.
Yeah, he pulled the pin and threw it.
Brad switching over to red. ISO tactics needed it.
Yeah, that was a really good move there by Turner. The drawback. I think
Brad.
Turner's. Well, Brad, great move to
ISO
pull there.
Yeah.
He iced him, but does that pull into a double ice?
I'd be shocked. I think Brad can run here. I don't know why you double ice. This would be.
Well, you got true.
Yeah, I don't think you double ice here. Too weird. Too weird to do that. Too weird to do that. He knows it.
Yeah, well, yeah, that is true because he did just get 6 extra cards.
Yeah. Now, if he had only 2, I see it, but 6, too much. JT gonna try to erase that +2. He does. Back to normal.
Easily 1-2. Now, does Brad have something?
Yeah, just plays it cool. Run down. Brad plays it cool. Yep.
This would probably be a good. If Turner's got something here, it might be a
switch over.
Switch.
But he's gonna go +2. Another great sequence from JT, and he does it.
Down to Uno.
It's JT getting everything under the sun early, man.
He didn't just play another 6 cards there. He just got down to Uno.
Bad Brad fighting from behind again, but he's got life, not the game. That's the difference between Bad Brad.
He can push Turner back
Huh?
Is it a +2 or a +4?
You like that? Yeah. No drink. I'm doing some of it. Sorry about that.
That's fine.
Alright, let's see what Brad will do here. He's just gonna stick
Plays
it.
it calm, but it's a game.
Hard to switch on zero sugar. That's what he's gambling on. Good move.
Good move.
Hard to switch on zero sugar. That's Brad's zero sugar efficiency. I've noticed over the last 2 tournaments has gotten better, and he's done a great job knowing when to play those zeros. It's a rare tactic, and he knows what he's doing. The question
Now
for
what
Brad
can-
is, I mean, with 6 extra cards, again, he can really find a breaking point. That's the key. Can he find a breaking point? Brad really taking his time right here. Yellow 7.
I think he's
Yeah,
I think he's just
I
trying
think
to-
we're getting close to that table checker, right, Caesar? We're about after this turn away. We can go for it, yeah.
go for it.
Just about to say, there's the table check, 7 minutes in. Not many
11 to
table. We
3.
saw this with Ellison, Brad. Their table checks were kind of non-existent, and they were non-existent. JT though can't do much on the yellow. Brad continues to run. Is JT gets him heaven? He does. Now this is the heaven where you got to start thinking because yellow 5 here. You never know.
I don't know where Brad can go here, and he doesn't know where Turner could be at right now. What he might need.
Brad really risking a switch here. I don't think he's going to do that.
I don't think so either.
He'd rather stay clean and crisp. If you risk the switch, you better have something on the other side. He knows it too.
Because if Turner's got something,
Brad,
it
take his
might
time. Yep.
he might have something there.
Brad looking to take this one into a switch. He's got to have something now, or this is check for JT written all over it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This has to be checked.
I think Brad. Yeah, it's
Wow.
check number efficiency style. But Brad can expose on the blue.
Yeah, but he has another blue.
This is exactly what JT wanted, a number efficiency.
He's gone where he wants him to lie on.
Does JT potentially have trips 5 for the win? And that's what Brad is assessing right now. Or does he stick this one clean? Maybe a +2 just to end it right here and end that debate. Or does he just pull the pin here in the +4 and just says, you know what, I'm done with this. He hasn't been getting much, though. JT's gotten all the cards he wants so far. He's going back to blue. Is that a good move? Or is it a wild finish? Great from Brad. Huge.
Oh, good move there by Brad to pull it back.
That's what Brad was looking for, man. He was looking for that move, and he's going to get a good job. Brad finds a little bit of heaven right there in that blue wild.
Now Brad's going to start making a run.
Well, he can't really make a run, Art, because it is JT, right? JT can pop off something at any time, and that's the thing with Brad. He's got to be careful with this.
Sure.
He knows how to get these top decks just like anyone else, and that's what JT thrives off of. Top deck city. Brad doing a good job with the numbers, though. These are numbers that's hard to switch on, and you can see it. JT's iced out. Stay low, and that's what Brad's looking. Stay low. JT's not a low kind of guy. He wants to stay high. This is a switch now. This is interesting. Yep, called it. There's the top deck on the switch high. Brad needs it right here. He needs something here. He's going to switch back to green with a crossover. That's what JT possibly wanted to finish. Yeah, that's what he wanted to finish. But he's going to get check.
He's got to check once again. Now Brad plays it cool.
This JT for
Just
2-0.
have it.
No.
No.
Huge for Brad. Risking, but it's working. Brad top 4 again, risking it again. It's working, though. Now the momentum back in Brad's favor.
That time it worked.
Bad Brad really making it clean. Really efficient on these. He's got the check. No ammo, too, from Brad. Natural check. All organic. JT going to pull the pin if he needs to right here, though.
No doubt about it.
JT looking to pull it right here if he's got it. This would be draw city from JT if he does have it. From downtown, all the way downtown from JT. +2, it's going to be, there it is. He got it, though. He got some. Even that's a good draw.
Yeah, it does keep the game going.
Brad just going to try to close that off there. No issues there. He'll close that junk off. Can we stop reacting?
Yeah, I know who it is.
All right, thank you. All right. Brad closes it off. JT got some special. Bradford check, nothing. That's a great +4 or +2 from JT. That's what you want. Or now JT, he's going to check it on a red. Oh, what a +2 flip. That's all Brad can do is that JT. Got it. Big JT. 12 minutes in. Up 2-0. Huge momentum. And Brad, once again, had nothing already. He really had nothing there. Let's go to JT. JT. Everything under the sun, my friend. Everything under the sun on those +2s. Able to narrow down Brad's ammo line, and boom. He had no answers. Great +2. Is that off the draw? Ultimately saved you the win there, because if you don't do that, he gets the green finish, and it's a different type of ball game.
Yeah, thankfully that green +2 was off the draw, but I mean I didn't have any other green to back it up, so I mean I thought I would at least stall him by doing that. Thankfully he did, and it's funny because like we were on a different car for a while. I was hoping with number efficiency, I was hoping he would switch to green, and then I had to do some drawing, and then I got a couple reds, and then I was hoping he ended on a red, and thankfully we did.
Yeah, we did. Brad, once again, all those +2s, no, not one single, I believe not one single ammo card in the wild blue, which ultimately got you into icing contention. One card away, man. Could you have maybe thought about a power play? Hard to read, though, that early. Foresight, hindsight 2020. Talk to me about how this game's been, man. You've been playing from behind a little bit, but at the same time, you've been able to at least stay in it in the sense that you're still in the game knowing it could break your way. Let's see what Brad says right here. How do you stay focused down 2-0? And that's what Brad's got to figure out. He's been down before. Usually hasn't worked, though.
Wait, what?
What?
You asking me a question? Or?
Yeah, just your thoughts on Brad going down 2-0 here and how he has to stay composed. This is a different scenario. Remember, when you're down 2-0 in a regular game, it's different. When it's in a ranked game, a lot of pressure. It's as close as you'll get to a Super League-style game this early in the season.
Yeah, you got a point there. You really do. And right now, I think for Brad, though, he's got to keep the composure still low. Well, not low, but still there. He just got to figure out some different strategies now. And that's the one key factor with these games sometimes. Strategies. And now, since we're going back to his side of the choosing of cards, that could play into a factor. Maybe.
Just had to run down his club. I didn't want to have a power play. Well, it doesn't come especially if I have to get ammo. That's true. I mean, Brad has not got much. He's been doing a good job. I mean, he definitely improved his skill game right there. JT's just picking everything under the sun. That's how it works sometimes. You just got to fight from behind. All right. Game 3, you get the call for Bad Brad on the table. Everything's open.
All right. Bad Brad. How many cards, sir?
We'll see what goes on here.
I just gotta wait for a number.
Yeah, Brad got a free choice here, whatever he wants. Yeah, right now, Brad down 2-0 here, trying to make some momentum and shift it back into his favor. He gets the call for game 3. Let's see what he says here. You know, Brad, he's a guy that can play a little bit more. I apologize for that stuff coming up on stream there. A little bit more higher tier. Yeah, I had a feeling. 13. He's going for it. Sending it right here.
13 cards.
Bad Brad sender. 12. Excuse me. JT's in. Big pivotal moment. Brad knows what he's got to do. Down 2. Doesn't want to go down 3-0, especially when JT is a guy that can get around this 12, 13, 14, 15 range. All he needs is one of these wins, and boom, it's back in his favor for game 5 potentially. He knows what he's got to do. Can Brad get this back? Here we go. Starts it up with the red +2.
Oh boy, that's an interesting card already.
It's a sign right there. JT, 1 game away from really getting this into an intense situation. With power play 2 on the board, he could be in the spot. See what it would be from Brad early. Trying to get this back into his rhythm and back into his game. Mutes up. Brad needs to stay locked in. Red 7 starts it up early. Long way to go here, Art, for sure.
Yeah, very long way to go. It's still anybody's game, really. If Brad could try to not go down 3-0, this could just throw it into a area where who knows who could win.
If it gets to 2-1, if Brad gets this back to 2-1, or even gets this double on the homestands, he goes into yellow 1, we'll have a series right here. We'll see. JT gets this 3-0 with the power play lock. Could be lights out. That's the thing. Even though nothing's guaranteed here, JT has learned on that power play how to get it right.
Yeah, but he knows how to wait until the right moment just to play it into his favor.
Brad early, double play.
Yeah, quick 1-2.
Trying to get management there. Blue 0. Jesse's going to switch early. Brad can't roll into it. This is what JT needs and wants. Blue 3 now from JT. Nothing from Brad again.
This now throws the favor into JT.
Yeah, JT's running. Brad is just, he continually can't get much. Even if he switches, it's a risk. Have to be back to that OG color.
Yeah, he's got to get back to.
That's I think what he could use as an undercut, but he needs to get back to that OG color, I think, on yellow. Let's see. I think JT's going to come prepared to this one, Art. Yeah, he will. Right now, Art, you can see it. Brad's trying everything because it appears he's just not getting any ammo. It's not working for him. JT's just been able to run this clean and down. Turner is looking good right now.
Yeah, Turner's locked in right here. He's focused.
Brad trying everything. He's got to make a decision right now. Got to be something from Brad right here.
Yeah, because he already knows the pressure might start trickling in.
That's good. +2. That's the first one we've really used since that game 1. Sends JT packing a little bit, not too much. As
not
oh boy.
too much.
Okay.
We got a clown doing stuff in here while we're trying to have a game.
Nothing from JT. That's what Brad could use. I mean, crazy to think right now, 4.5 minutes in. And Brad finally finds a little +2 heaven, but still, this can flip around. JT draws back. Can't find anything on the greens. Red 4 from Brad.
That's back to the original color.
That's why I was saying earlier, you need to get back to it. Now with the draw sitting in the +2, I don't know. I think Brad needs it. Brad needed that, but the problem is it too late? Is it too late? Now he's playing tricky with it. JT could, not saying does, but he could have an answer right here. Brad really being aggressive on the switches all of a sudden. You could see it.
Yeah, because now we just went from green to yellow in the difference of one turn.
Brad only two up this time from the 5 to the 7. JT, if he wants to pull, would pull it right here. 5 minutes in. Big moment for JT right here. He's got to think himself. JT needs it right here to shift momentum. Does he do it? Brad just played that one too quick. He's going to use the +2. That's 2 of his own. Great from JT. Brad packed back a little.
Yeah, good double play right there.
Brad got to find a rhythm here, right here. 2 freshies. Needs to find something. Can't. He's just going to play cool. JT with a test. Does he have some more to test? He did erase that +2 anyway, JT. He did. So it's not a big deal.
Yeah, he's still keeping it clean here.
JT looking for a big move right here. Yellow reverse for the double. God, into the triple. JT and check. Oh. That's what he needs, Art. That's what he needs. I mean, this is...
Well, he's not at check yet. He's not there yet.
No, but I mean, this is a pseudo check right here. You play it this early. Remember, Brad didn't have green earlier. It's a pseudo check. It's a fade check. This might be JT for the win, Art. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you
pseudo
might be right
check.
now.
Pseudo check. JT to finish and light the candle for the 3-0. That's it. Pseudo check on the money. That's how we call it.
3-0.
Yeah, Brad is outmatched right now. I mean, he's trying everything under the sun, and JT is making it happen right now. JT. Okay. JT, big win right there, my friend. Once again, great ammo looks, a lot of pseudo looks that you need to be able to confuse Brad with. Talk to me about how your fade game on the colors and ammo control has evolved. As once again, you're getting everything under the sun.
Oh yeah, and like when in the games where we start with the larger card amounts, I mean, of course, it's going to be a little bit tougher to figure out. Thankfully, when we got dwindled down to it, I was in a position where I had to kind of draw back a little bit and see what I could get. But thankfully, I got pretty fortunate to make another winning run.
Brad, I mean, you had the +2. I thought you had a little bit of momentum going right there, and then all of a sudden it just flipped back to JT. You think is it part of it's not getting the ammo right, but could you be a little bit more aggressive early on and say, you know what? I went with 13. Do you drop the number? I don't see much you're doing wrong. It just hasn't been it. We'll see. I mean, right now, Art, everything under the sun for...
Yeah, everything's working on the side of JT here. Nothing that Brad's doing wrong. It's just... Every time Brad's going to try to do something, JT has an answer.
I think that's it. I don't even know. Obviously, Brad doesn't have a lot of ammo for sure, but definitely that's an important part. JT has evolved his game. You know, he took that loss to Stingray to heart, and he's definitely back in the saddle. He's one away from a sweep. This would be something for sure, Art. One away with the power play lock. I wonder if Brad says, you know what, I've got nothing to lose here. This isn't terrible right now. He just throws the hammer and says, you know what, let's drop the number, or he just goes full send. I think it's going to either be min or max. I can't see him taking a risk here and trying mid-tier stuff where JT thrives off of. Let's see.
Yeah, that's going to be a good thing to think about right here.
Yeah, well, he's gonna risk it. He's gonna go high. No need to ask card. He's going with the 14. Game 4.
He wants the 14.
Brad trying to get back in this game. He needs it. Brad joins in. Does JT pull the sweep? Power play on the board for him. Both on the board as well. I don't think it's going to be power play for Brad, honestly, or unless he clearly needs it. I think it's going to be more of a fade look on it, for sure. Let's see. He clearly would need it, but right now this is really good for JT. Up 3-0, doing a great job. Had that Clint fiasco, and he's going to switch. He's got to be aggressive. Has to be aggressive. Interesting.
Let's see what Turner does here.
JT's going to run this one clean. I wouldn't want to be too aggressive. Yeah.
Well, it's especially right now. Turner's just right now he's in his groove right now. He's not being aggressive. He's kind of playing to his strats, and he's not going to try to force anything much else.
And JT's been doing a good job vibing and jiving with the cards. As Caesar said, playing the cards he's given and using them effectively. Brad is just one step behind. There's nothing you can do. Sometimes when you're one step behind and one step ahead, that's the difference in a series, and Brad is learning the hard way right there.
It's just sort of the thing. Brad tries to provide with something, but JT always has an answer for everything Brad does.
Brad's got to think this one through. He's trying everything. Green 1.
Already, we're 3 colors in.
Brad, the rookie, trying to make an impression here on JT.
Does Turner have an answer?
6 from JT gets it done. Brad once again trying everything, and he's gotta find a way to break the answers from JT, because right now every answer JT's got, it's just working in his favor. And for Brad, if a loss here, man, we haven't even thought about a loss here. He's still being the top 10 combo, but it wouldn't squarely put him in. Back to yellow from JT, huge ISO.
That's a good move there by Turner. Get it back to a color that was already played.
Great back from Brad, a little crossover. This should ice JT out unless he got more in the tank.
Good number efficiency. I haven't seen much of that.
JT looking to he's got more in the tank though. JT tricky with it, good move. Brad can't believe it, tries to find another answer.
Back to yellow.
Interesting, back to yellow. That's intriguing from Bad Brad. JT wanted that earlier.
And it somehow still got back over there. So
yeah.
Good run of events right there.
Still number efficient on Brad with the South down. JT can pop it off any time, though. That's the thing.
That's the part you got to worry about.
With these guys low on the checks, I mean, it's going to be interesting. Brad trying something here, trying to get anything cooked. +2, there's the +2. That's just a quad play. That's a warning shot to JT now, as he'll get 6 freshies. First time Brad's had ammo for once.
And he uses it to try to pull away.
JT is a guy that's not going to take that one lying down, no, and you know he's going to fire when he needs to. There's the 1, looking to get rid of that +6 in style, looking for the trips. Looking for the quad
4.
To get most of that back right here if he puts into a quint. No, just a quad,
4.
but he gets 67% of that back. Brad now has to recalibrate himself, who had just played the red. He does get the red too, though.
And also now all cards have all colors have been used now at least once.
Pandora's box. Open and wide open. JT for some more split ammo right here. No. Just a zero sugar. Hard to switch. Brad for it right here. Whew, that's a check right there. Oh, that's what he needs.
He's checking him right here. Does Turner have something to go against that, though?
Can Brad get the win right here? But does JT come? That's a pseudo check. This is a check moment. He don't have it. This is what Brad needed.
Does Brad have a run?
Brad for the win. No, check only.
He's asked for check. Does he get check?
Does he get
the game back?
Sign? Does he sign the check? Risky on number efficiency. JT goes to red. Is that ice move perfect? No, it's great from Brad with the wild. He got it. Huge, finally.
He had a wild in his pocket.
Yeah, I think JT was, oh, my God.
Eli, that was terrible.
That is awful.
Eli, that was terrible.
Let's go to Brad. Come on, man. I'm going to say that terrible one there. All right, let's go to Brad. Brad, big win there. You finally got the ammo you needed on the 14. Obviously, it's out of your hands in Game 5, but you won't get swept off the board. Did you think right there? It was with Brad and grab one. Yep. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, everybody, moving back to the VC chat.
Okay, Brad. Your thoughts on the game? I have nothing to add right there. What in the world are we doing? Thoughts on the game, Brad? Finally getting in. Were you able to work it around? JT, was the 14 card start the first time you weren't able to cook the ammo and you just basically got lost in the sauce on some of the moves? Thoughts on that?
Yeah, sadly he gave me too many cards to come from behind with. I was going to use a +4, but I thought switching to the red 3, I wasn't expecting him to have a wild like I did in Game 1. I mean, props to him for keeping it. But yeah, I thought the color switch would work, but I guess it didn't.
JT, keeping us still alive. You're in good standing, man. You still got that Game 5. We'll ask you in a minute. You think you just let Brad have in a sense to go back and go from there? Oh, hold on, man.
No, that wasn't my plan. I was hoping to get into position. I was going to try and switch the color on him because I still have my +4 in the pocket, and if I was going to be able to run more of my cards down, I was going to use it, but didn't get that opportunity.
Well, right now it's a battle of high versus mid, and the high cards start work for Brad, but now he's got to accept whatever JT throws at him. Brad found a way to get it. He finally got the ammo. He did say, once you give me the ammo, I can cook. And he definitely cooked up something nice there. But it's in JT's hands now at power play. That's the thing. JT is a mid-tier package player. Let's see what he does here. This is a big one. Go for it.
Yeah, this will be a big one right here for Game 5. Let's see. He can't pick 10, 9, or
13.
13.
Yep. All right, JT.
Everything else is up.
What's it going to be?
Jesse Turner, Game 5.
Give me
call.
8.
Hey, crazy 8 from JT. All right.
Crazy 8s.
JT with the crazy 8s. Looking to close it out. Joins in quick. Brad needs this one back to get this new game. Come on, man.
Brad, move back to the watch party, VC. Go to that chat.
All right, then. JT looking for the Game 5 win. Get the blue 1 switch, really trying to be aggressive.
Well, now with less cards than what we had before then,
Oh, my word. I think this is what he needed, or this is what JT needed. Brad's iced out. He's iced.
Oh, no.
This is what JT needs. This could be huge. It's hard to switch too, and this is exactly what JT needs. Brad has to rethink.
This is what Turner wanted.
He's lethal in this mid-tier stuff. 7 to 10, 8 to 10, excuse me, even 7. He's lethal, and that's what's been JT's style all year. We've seen it against Clint. We've seen it against Ashley for the first 4 games in that Final Four. We've seen it definitely against Sanford. He's been lethal in this mid-tier. He doesn't have anything here, but still, he's forcing Brad to switch it.
Yeah, this will be the point.
He's going to switch it. He's going to switch it. He's forcing the switch. This is what JT... Nothing from Jay. It's 2-color.
It's a 2-color strat. It's a 2-color strat.
Brad's got the momentum all of a sudden. Bad Brad can now start to pounce. JT needed some reds, and he didn't get it off the tie. He was hoping for the switch to red. He's got nothing. Brad all of a sudden changed the momentum. It's 2-color for both.
It's a 2-color strat. That is not what you want to have.
Neither got it, but that's blue. That's ISO. That's got to be ISO.
That would be an ISO right here.
Brad got it right here. Did he have it? Brad looking to get this one back. He might have it right here, Art. He might.
He might have a 0, but we'll see.
I'd be shocked. No, that's check. That's an early check. Oh,
that's way too early for a check.
Brad checking right here. That's. Remember, he drew a lot though, so it would be real. That is a true early check. Yep. Hard to know with the cards on these guys because they don't really check the table. So let's see if Brad can find something.
They're really good at just waiting.
Just going to wait and play cool. JT, what does he got? He was hoping for the green earlier in the previous games. Does he have some green magic right here? We'll find out. Like I said, Brad initially drew back, so I mean, it's got a long way to go now. Green wild though.
Turn with a check.
Turn with the check. Does he time the ammo? Does JT check it into a potential split ammo control for the win?
It'd be huge right now to do that.
Be a risk too. It would be a risk. He's really loading up. This is something huge. +4 for a double.
1, 2.
Brad, 3. That's 3. Comes JT for the potential. No, it's not game. No call out. But it's not game.
4.
Brad's got a shot.
Brad's got a chance here. He just got 4 fresh cards.
4 freshies, and he's feeling good about that, Army. He's at 7. I don't think this is the worst spot for Bad. No power play either for JT. Interesting.
He didn't use a power play.
There's the +2. We keep it going.
All right.
+2. Well, this game is still alive from Brad. He hangs on. Nothing from JT. It was a true ice out.
He was.
Oh, boy.
I think he was. That's probably why he didn't go for power play there. He knew it wasn't going to work.
All of a sudden, Art, he might have pulled it too early because now Brad with all the momentum. Oh.
He got 4 extra cards there, and now he's starting to make a run back.
Bad Brad was basically in a position to be all for gone, and all of a sudden changed the course of action. He's back.
Over to yellow.
The yellow now. Brad likes the yellow earlier. He's running it, looking for more. 1 up from the previous 3. Did JT pretty content right here. Goes to blue. That's risky.
Oh, that's a risky move indeed.
Risky business from JT. Does Brad have it? Risky business from JT. Is that 1 too many switches? Brad to get it back. It is.
He did.
He got no need for that. He just does that out of security. Brad, great job. The +2 on the red ultimately didn't matter because he ran out. You're finally getting the ammo you need. Huge win. Talk to me about how you've been able to stay composed these last 2 games. Now you get it back into your territory, forcing a Game 6 from down 3-0. Huge momentum shift. Talk to me how you've been able to stay ammo controlled and banking on JT running an OG style. Excuse me there. Could be a great comeback. Fresh card, yeah. Jay, you're basically pulling the pin, man, and unfortunately, the pin isn't just been able to sew it up and finish it. You got to check multiple times. Was your strategy say, let's just go out there and maybe he would force a mistake? Ultimately, it didn't happen, and he got the win there.
No, I remembered it in game 4. I mean, I had that +4 in the pocket that I never got to use, and since he was getting close to, I imagine he was going to make a winning run when he had 3 cards, so I just tried to stall him. I didn't want to not use the +4 that I had. So
no power play either. No, really no point because you didn't have the run, so that makes sense. That's really what it was because you didn't have the run. This isn't the last time we've seen anything happen. You just have to believe, man. You got to believe. All right, Brad has definitely turned a tide. JT first 3 games was absolutely cooking, and then all of a sudden, the momentum has shifted. Brad 1 away from getting to Game 7. He's been notorious. Both these guys have won 7. Something's got to give. Will we see another one, or you got to think Brad's going to stick with the high-tier stuff here, Art. I can't.
Oh, you're not kidding here. I think Brad will attempt to try to go back to the high stuff here. And now this really throws the pressure back on the Turner. Because now Turner, he's been trying to get that last win, but Brad's fighting back.
Brad is fighting back, man. No power play. It's getting good right now. Both guys know what they got to expect. We'll see.
All right.
Oh, man. Game 6, 12 cards. He's running.
Yeah. 12 cards. Brad hasn't won with that one, so it's good.
Brad looking to get this into a Game 7. This was the ranked game for a reason. It's lived up to his hype despite the 3-0. Brad looking to bring it back to a Game 7. JT looking for the close. +2 start. Huge.
That's huge, but will Brad just keep it calm here and not force the move?
I would be stunned if he forces the move right here. I'd be stunned.
It would be way too early to force.
What in the world?
Is it whoever's got their camera on, turn it on.
I just lost the stream. We good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, I lost the feed for a second.
Eli.
All right, my bad. We're back. Sorry about that. I didn't make sure we were good. I lost the feed. We're good. My fault. Yeah, no cameras, guys. I don't know who that was. It's all good. Just don't do it again.
That was Eli.
Okay. For whatever reason, it was popping up monkey on my screen. I hope not.
It wasn't Monkey. It was Eli there.
He's gonna force the move?
That's early. I don't know about that one.
Check the table. Check the table after this.
That is way too early for that. That is
oh
way
my
too early for that.
goodness! What a hand! What a hand!
What is this?
That is extremely early. That's a comeback noted. Comeback noted.
He's at 22.
My
He's
goodness.
at 22 cards.
Caesar,
Okay,
this has got to be one of the all-time best hands from Brad, or he's just flat out crazy. This is going to be nuts.
I think he's flat out lost it.
Brad is not wasting time.
He's not wasting time here. He wants Game 7.
He wants it. This is. I think Turner's going to methodically run this down. I mean, he basically showed his cards. Yeah, this
he
is
basically showed most of his cards.
I don't get this. I don't get it. I don't understand that. You're drawing back. I understand playing differential, but man,
Why would you do that?
Had all the momentum, and now I think JT's going to methodically run this down. He doesn't got to do anything silly.
I don't get that. I don't get that move.
Just when you think Brad had it. I mean, he's going to get some 9 heaven right here as his goal. Oh, my goodness.
He plays it. He plays a blue wild.
Well, that's early check right there. JT will have it if he needs it. He can go back onto the green or do something of a end around. There's the +2. Yeah, it's early check.
1, 2,
Not even gonna
3.
Not even gonna discredit that from JT. He's doing the right moves.
I just think Brad played it way too early.
Too early. He's going back to blue, but it's JT with so many cards. You gotta think he's gonna have something.
He's got to have something.
Yeah, I mean that's a no-brainer. JT's just running this one clean.
A double play right there. Easy.
Questionable move from Brad. It worked out a little bit early, but now it starts to bite him. JT's back in the ballpark. Brad basically even in the ballpark.
He's still in the ballpark, but Turner just...
Yeah, blue 3. Comeback immediately noted. Next table check will be 319. The fan won't be 318, be 319. Because we did check it. If we get there.
I just...
Questionable. That's a questionable move from Brad. But you know what? We're going to ask him for a reason why he did that. And he must have had a reason.
Now, that's if Brad wins this. If he doesn't, oh man.
Yeah, that's the difference between a series win or loss. That would be a heartbreaking one for Brad because I thought he's playing a really good series, especially those last two. JT now is, I mean, he can just run this down effectively. That's the nice thing when you have so many cards and you give your opponent's giving you every look. You can run this down clean and efficient.
And that's what Turner's doing right here.
He's doing the smart thing. This is smart ammo control from JT, a completely different JT from what we saw back in March.
Because, yeah, you're right. We didn't see this back in March. He's actually played a lot more cleaner.
JT, a lot more cleaner, maybe some vet experience. We talked about him winning that Masters class, right? Back in March. Was able to take care of business, right? The first ever one. And he's made a Final Four. Looking to get back to another Sweet 16. I believe it'd be his 7th all-time.
Well, double play there by Brad.
JT looking to get back to his 7th all-time Sweet 16. There's the table check. Turner, once again, knows so many cards. Brad has power play available. Risky to use it, though. He knows he's got to get this back to a 3-3, then get it.
Yeah, if they can both still hold on to their power play, and it goes to game 7, oh boy, that throws this whole thing wide open.
Another check from Brad. I mean, JT, I mean, if he's got anything right here, he can just go back to yellow or something. That's the thing. He's going to run with it for now, hoping that Brad can't have a 5-bagger to finish.
Or, yeah, 5-bagger to finish it.
And no 5-bagger there. I think JT's going to run this clean here. There's just no really pseudo point right here. JT's content right here. I really do. Or I think he's playing this really well. 22-card comeback in the works.
If he can complete the deal here and get it.
That's smart. That's smart as MGR. That's a smart move right there from JT to get back. Does Brad have ISO back from another yellow to blue potential combo? Or did Brad have a monster hand? I mean, that's all I could think of. If he did that, it had to be a monster hand. If he didn't indeed pull the trigger. Nothing. Now this is what Turner needed. This is exactly what JT needs. Brad.
This is where Turner might have a run.
And this is the problem, Bart. It's those decisions that ultimately define a series, and that's hard. And now he's using zero sugar on Brad. Oh, the tables have turned. Brad went too early, I think, and now JT can run it. Brad needs to get some top deck having right here because he's in a boatload of trouble.
He can't right now. It's still Turner trying to run.
Questionable from Brad there. Now JT is really putting himself in a great spot. Man.
Probably wasn't the best move. Turner's right now just been calm, cool, and collective, and has now fought his way back.
Yeah, JT, great move right there. Waiting on Brad here. That's a number of it. That's huge from. That's risky.
That is really risky.
Brad is risking it all right here. It's working for now. It's got to be something here. It's Incredible risk from Brad right here. Incredible.
If he doesn't have anything here, this might be Turner's game.
I respect the hustle and the chances from Brad, but it's got to be something because JT is feeling confident now. Brad has to have something here. It's a ticking time bomb with Brad when he did that plus 10. He doesn't even have it, and JT is looking clean. JT looking really clean right here. That's it. I said it already. I said it.
I think, yeah, that might be it.
That's going to cost Brad, and there's now Brad draws JT for the win.
He's looking for the win here. The comeback from 22 cards.
And then it's going to happen. No, it's not. What? Unbelievable. JT burns it.
He burned it to switch it to green.
Now Brad's going to check the table. I mean, what is going on right here?
Are you kidding me?
JT fumbles the power play similar to Clint? No. Can't be.
No way.
There's no way, right?
Yeah, there's no way.
Unbelievable.
He burnt it.
He burnt the power play. Brad with a chance. No, you can't do that. Oh, my goodness.
My goodness.
I don't believe what I thought for sure that was clean cut game.
What?
Oh, my God. JT plays a masterful round, and he burns the power play. What?
Will that come back and haunt him?
Brad was undeafened. He thought it was over. It's all falling apart for JT. Oh, my God. Brad to check. No power play needed for Brad. He's going to save it. Is he going to get away with murder right here?
Is he going to actually walk away?
JT plus 4. Huge. What a game. No, who wants to win this game, man? Who wants this?
Who wants it? Turner wants it.
Brad fumbled it, then JT fumbled it, then he gets it back.
And then Brad now fumbles it.
Well, Brad didn't fumble it. He didn't do anything wrong there. It's just JT with a plus 4.
Oh, my goodness.
Unbelievable. I think
it?
he mistimed it. I think he mistimed it, Art. He mistimed the run.
Oh, maybe?
He mistimed it. He had to. Brad out of green.
Brad's out of green. Is this
my goodness. Draw City.
We're going now we're drawing.
Maybe.
Maybe. Who knows? Did Brad get top deck?
Oh, my word. JT had it all wrapped up and sewed, and he couldn't sew it up officially on that last button. Oh, my word. What's that?
My goodness.
Oh, my word. I don't know, man. I'm just at a loss for words, Art. I don't really know. Brad now can run. Both guys have given each other... I don't know. They both have given each other a chance to win this game. Opening door, they both gave each other a massage at this point, and no one wants to finish it off. Jeez.
Someone's got to finish it off here.
I just have to make sure. Yeah, it's 3:17. It was the last table check. We are going to have to check the table. Caesar's allowed to check it. Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable.
Probably good. It's the 6.
I mean, we saw this with Ellison, too, right? Ellison had the power play, or had the game wrapped, and Brad got away with murder. He's going to get away with it again. How many lives does Brad have?
Yeah, I thought he had 9 lives, but no, he still has them.
Brad must have 20 lives at this point. Bad Brad. And he's switching.
And he switched.
He's giving JT options to run. Jesus!
Triple on the 2s.
This game has turned from calm to chaotic to absolutely off the walls now. Brad JT, Super League ranked game. We thought this was a Super League preview. It's turned into a different type of preview.
This turned into just a battle here.
Absolute battle. Both guys don't want to lose, yet both don't want to win. This is weird.
My goodness.
Brad, beautiful ISO back.
Takes it back to blue.
That's what he
Turner
needed.
got nothing.
JT out. Brad for a chance for the win. He goes back to yellow.
What?
He goes back and he crosses over. That's risky from Brad. That's crazy.
Are you kidding me?
Brad's throwing his brain out the window, I think. He's throwing it out the window.
We lost it.
I don't get what. What?
What was? I don't even know. What
I
that
don't
move
understand that move either from Brad. It's got to be something. He got to go back to blue, right? Surely.
was. Surely he does, or is there another color?
And Brad has lost it. JT lost it on the power play. I thought JT's played it well in that power play. Brad gets top deck city. Oh my word. Remember, he's out of power play, JT. Brad has it, and it's Straw City.
He needs to keep holding on to it. That's all he needs to do.
Oh, but JT, more time. It doesn't matter. That's just a 1. That doesn't really matter.
Yeah, 1. Like, that's going to help.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I'm out of words. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know. There's like multiple questions we could ask.
Yeah, you're not kidding. You're not kidding.
It is not turn 3-1. Turn 3-2, not 3-1.
Oh yeah, 3-2.
Yeah. Surprisingly, it's been a long game. We've been at this for 17 minutes, but it's still 3-2 in favor of J. Brad looking for the game 7.
Brad trying to get the game.
He tried to give JT the series at one point, and JT gave it to him back. Oh man, I gotta ask you. I feel for JT, man, because this has been the one thing we've talked about, Art, and then we saw it in March. It's the power play execution. We've said this before. It's his only weakness in his game so far.
Yeah, power play execution just does not
that's
work.
What Brad needs. That's what he needs. No power play for JT to stop.
Brad can try to make a huge run right here, and Turner can't do anything except
this is it. We're going to game 7. This has to feel it right here.
This gotta be
it. That's it.
It is game 7.
Oh my goodness. JT, I got to go with you before I go to Brad. You had this in the... I don't even think it's the ammo. I mean, JT, you had this game on wraps, man. What happened with the power play there? Did you mistime it? I don't know.
I had a plan. I was going to do a +4 closeout, and I didn't want to leave him number efficiency, so I thought I'd switch up the color, and then I was going to +4 closeout. That was my plan.
Wow.
And it got stolen away.
Turn away. It gets stolen away. All right, let's go to Brad then. Fair enough. Yo, can we quit that comment? Are you out of your mind?
Rat him. Stop.
What in the world?
Rat, go back to the watch party, VC.
Good Lord.
Chad. Back to the chat. Rat.
Oh, my goodness. Anyway. Let's go to Brad. Brad, I got to ask, man. You unloaded the tank on JT. You gave him everything. You gave him, 10 cards? I'm thinking, this is crazy. You had to have a crazy hand. What was the strategy behind that? And were you surprised that JT did that power play? Basically, you tried to finish, and now you got the advantage. 3-3 with the power play advantage. Man, oh, man. That's incredible. I don't even know what to say. Or what an execution from Brad somehow.
Really, that game went completely sideways on both sides, really. Brad with that early jump, giving Turner like 10 cards to get him all the way back there to 22, and then Turner with the bad usage of the power play. That's what hurts him the most. It's just power plays. That's the one thing that can hurt him here, and it. We'll see how this goes as Turner's already given his cards.
Let's go to Game 7. I'm not sure how much more I can take of it. JT is going to have one chance to seal it with no power play. Brad, can he bring it back down 3-0 and get a statement win? Unbelievable. Who would have saw this coming? I don't even know, man. Here we go. JT's in. Brad looking to get this comeback. Can JT...
Turner never won with 11. Actually, 11 was never used. So
yeah, it's all right. It's good. It's good. We're just waiting for Brad. Here we go. Game 7. Top 12 game. The shirt is off. It's time to get down to business, boys. You know it's Game 7 when the shirt is off. Let's do it. Oh, boy.
Already.
Start her up. Here we go. +2.
+2.
I don't think JT's going to lower the hammer right here. He's got no power play. You can't lower the hammer.
Yeah, he's not going to pull a Brad strategy here immediately on the start.
I see what Brad was saying. He tried differential, and let's face it, if JT gets that power play right, it doesn't work. He got bailed out again.
Unbelievable. Brad still has that one power play.
He can use it any time.
He can use it for the right reason.
After this first turn, obviously. But yeah, after this turn, when Brad can pull it, so many back and forths. Brad going to switch early. Here we go. JT into that red 7 now. Brad has found everything under the sun to rally back. Red 6 now. Brad looking good here. Despite the early switch from Brad, I still think the momentum's on his side somehow, or somehow it's on his side. Somehow. JT with the early switch there of his own in a blue. I mean, this would be a huge comeback from Brad. We saw it against Lamas in March. Down 3-1. He got the 4-3. This would be even bigger. 3-0 to 4-3 in a ranked game. Rookie? He was looking like a rookie out there, but then all of a sudden, things have changed. And is that, hold on the phone, trip 6 from Brad? Trip 6? Back to green? Oh! Very aggressive from Brad. I mean, JT can't even do anything on the power play. He's in Brad's hands right now. They don't play. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. What a turn of events. JT at 6, Brad looking for nothing here. This is good for JT. He can run it. Nothing from Brad. JT looking good. But it's risky to switch. He knows it. He's going to switch it though. Bad Brad leads it right here. Double play. That erases the 2 draws from earlier. Jay runs it clean. Jay to 3 now. Brad to switch to yellow. Hadn't seen it. Jay to 2. Brad looking. Nothing other than a yellow 9 top 4. Nothing from JT. Here comes Brad. Oh my goodness. JT had everything working for him the first 3, and now Brad is all of a sudden stolen the momentum back. Brad, one more turn away from really making this interesting. He can. JT out of options now other than drawing. Bad Brad. Does he have it? Power play. That's big. That's it for Brad. But is that enough for the closer? JT's got to draw. Let's see what it'll be. Brad's going to play first. That's a red one. I think that's it. I think it's it. JT draws. Bad Brad from 3-0, the number 12th ranked player in the league when all odds were against him. He's defied the odds all series, and he's going to defy it one more time. The comeback is complete. Bad Brad to the Samba 16. And JT with the power play is going to regret that one. Oh, my. It's heartbreaker. Heartbreaker for Turner. That's a heartbreaker. Jay, second time, I don't know what to say, man. I really don't know what to say. I mean, we saw it against Ashley. Caesar, we saw this again. The one thing we talked about was power play execution. It wasn't it. Brad, how did you stay focused? Incredible composure to get the job done. You've had 9 lives this tournament, added like 20 more to them. You should have been out in 6. You should have been out in 7, yet you're still here. Absolutely crazy. Bad Brad's back in the building. Thoughts on how you stayed composed and got the win? Turner, I don't even know what to say, man. That's a tough one to swallow. That is a tough pill to swallow. Oh, my God, you feel for him. That's 2 series this year where it almost looked like he had the... Look, against Ashley up 4-0, it was game. It was straight game. And then all of a sudden... that's a tough one for JT. I really do feel that was terrible.
Wow.
I don't even know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. This seemed like Brad didn't... There's times where Brad threw this game, or I thought, oh, he threw it. And then there were times when I'm like, man, JT with the power play, can he cook it up? And he didn't cook it up. Unbelievable. I don't know what to say, man. This was JT's chance, man. He had it. If he gets this win, he joins the 7-win club, and he's in the mix. He's on the money. He's looking at number 1 player pretend. And now, Brad's back.
Now this just blew everything on open. Who knows what's going to happen now?
I don't even know what to say, man. You lost the number 1, the number 3, the number 4, number 5, number 6, the number 7. We have number 8 tonight. We got number 2 tonight, and even though number 2 don't matter, he's already locked in. And then number 9 on Monday. Brad is now into consideration for a top 5 player. If he goes far, Brad, incredible. I don't even know what to say. You now have a chance at crazy run. Your thoughts on playing Caesar or ALP, but more importantly, how did you stay composed in that merit of chaos? Never give up, never give in. Comeback player of the tournament. Bad Brad, man. Unbelievable.
That is, and here's the thing. The comebacks have happened now twice in this pot alone.
And the crazy thing, Art, JT was up 3-0. He was down 3-0 to Clint, and he won. He's up 3-0. All he's got to do is use the power play correctly, and he gets flushed. He flushed it, and Brad finishes it off. You can't make this up.
You can't make this up, and that is shocking. On the count of just Turner didn't get the job done, and that sucks.
I feel sorry for him, man. He gave his heart out, and it's a tough process, right, Art? If he gets the Super League, I mean, he's going to be dangerous, right? There's no power play in the group stage and the first round. There's no power play, right? We talked about JT in the Super League will be dangerous because there is none. The problem is it's the regular season. This is 2 in a row. I mean, he was up 4-0 to Ashley. The wheels fell off. Now 3-0 to everything's in his favor. And then all of a sudden it just flipped. Unbelievable. Let's go into that pod. JT gets the job. Brad gets the job done. JT's going to have to wonder again. It's going to be Caesar or ALP playing Brad. If it is Caesar, what a matchup in store. If it's ALP, a 7-11 combo. I mean, everyone thought JT's region to lose. We lost Cap. It's Caesar's region now at this point, boys. Caesar holds the cards. Unbelievable. Art, if you would have told me something crazy, right, before we head off, there's only one seed left, and now with JT gone, there's only 2 seed left. Lamas is gone, right? We lost Lamas. We just lost JT. Who else did we lose? Chomic's gone. There's only 1 and 1. We only have Monkey and myself as the remaining 1 and 2 seeds, and Monkey is yet to play a game. This tournament cannot get any more crazier. It's off the rails. Somehow Monkey is the last 2 seed. I'm the last one, and we really haven't played much. You haven't seen much of us. Insane. This is off the rails, but I think today really shows that you never give up, and you gotta read the rules. You gotta read the rules. I know JT is going to be thinking about this one, man. I know he's going to feel for this one, but I know he's going to bounce back. I don't know, man. I know he's going to get better back. He's going to bounce back. I know he will. Just a tough one there. There's the schedule one last time. We flip over to it, and man, what a doozy we have. Bad Brad gets the win. Seth and myself will start it up at 7 for the night games. Will it be non-red? I mean, we know Lara Hua will be on the other side. Who's it going to be in that game? G-Man will take over for the 7 o'clock stream, and I will end it. I'm done with the streaming for tonight. I'll have the next game, which will be the 8:30 game. That will be Caesar LP. I'll get that. Or actually, it might be short. No, it is short. I don't know when my next stream is, actually. I think short takes the next 2. So I'm going to be gone. It's insane to think, and it's insane. And there's only 1 3. Can you believe this, man? I didn't even see that. There's only one seed, 1 2 seed, 1 3 seed left, Art. That's it. Could you imagine? KT Monkey Caesar. It's been a crazy tournament. What else can you expect? Are you not entertained? All those vibes, man. For all of us here, I want to thank Caesar for reffing this game, for Sean Art commentating, for Eli, the fans, Tango, Alex, Monkey. I know Nick was watching. Yepez was watching. Vapor. What a show. Incredible. Incredible to think about this one, and I want to thank everyone for Bad Brad. He was truly the master chef. I'm not going to say anything too. We wish JT the best with his granddad, man. He tried to do it, and it just wasn't enough. Bad Brad got the job done and found a way and never give up. It's a life lesson. You just can never give up, and he got the job done. Congratulations to him. He's moving on to play ALP or Caesar. I don't know when our next stream will be for me. I believe it's going to be Tuesday, so I'm out till Tuesday. I know Short's taking the next 2. I'm out till, I believe, Tuesday, so I'll see you guys Tuesday, but you'll see me tonight on the table. I'm back in business with Seth Cole after that Allen win. This has been KT. It's been a great stream. I'm signing off. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you again.